There's our broccoli boiling. Decided that we're gonna add some caramelized onion to the top dressing of our baked potatoes, barbecue baked potatoes. We've got our brown sugar, we've got our real butter, and about 2/3 of a medium-sized cooking onion, white onion, Spanish onion, whatever. We've got our baked potatoes. Cook time on these on the barbecue on a medium heat is about an hour. You know they're done when you can just press into them like that. We've got our 2 chicken breasts. Same barbecue sauce, simple barbecue sauce. I'll show you what it is in a second from last night, but I added same company name, but I added some hickory smoked barbecue sauce and mixed it in with the traditional original barbecue sauce. So what we use is Sweet Baby Ray's. It's an award-winning barbecue sauce, just original, fantastic. And tonight we've also added some hickory and brown sugar. Maybe brown sugar is the theme for this evening. But yeah, after last night, it was so delicious. The wife and I said, let's get another round of that. So our onions have been in for about, 7 minutes on a low-medium heat with the melted real butter. Just loosen them up a little bit. And then we're just gonna take some brown sugar. I think there's a few different methods to effectively caramelize some onions, but this is my favorite. A couple scoops of brown sugar. We'll add more as needed. Just get that mixing in and melting down and dancing with the butter. Let the onions play in it a bit. And you'll notice that pretty soon after you add it, start moving it around, you'll get a nice like a caramelly texture forming on everything. I just added 1 more large spoon of brown sugar, and as you can see, you got a nice little glaze starting to happen. We're just going to keep moving those around. Let them get a little bit sticky. We're not going to overdo it though. We're not going to wait till things get crusty and crispy. But just letting it sit like so is the way I like to do it. Now we've got our broccoli. It's been boiling away for about 10 minutes. We're going to take that off. I'm going to strain it, and then I'm going to leave it in the hot pot off the burner. Like so. Now when we get a little bit closer to the time of plating and serving, I'm going to shred up some cheddar cheese, old cheddar cheese. We're going to add a little bit of butter, and we're going to put it back on a burner on low heat so everything kind of melts together. And so it's been about 2 minutes since I took it off. And since I left these onions, and you can see that beautiful candy froth just coating everything, that's going to make for a really nice sauce too. So we're going to let those go until we evaporate some of this liquid out of here. You'll notice that it gets thicker as all that steam that's coming up. That's just taking all the water molecules out of the mix, leaving the sugar, sappy stickiness behind coating these beautiful onions. All right, so at this point I have turned the heat off, but I've left the pan on the burner. You see that beautiful, rich brown color that's now coated the onions. And as this cools down, it's gonna get quite a bit thicker. It's not gonna solidify, especially if you keep it moving a little bit like that. You can always add a little touch of butter if it's getting too sticky and too hard for your liking. But I think that's gonna make a tremendous addition to the barbecue baked potatoes with broccoli and cheese. Now we've got a he loves cheese. Hey, buddy. We got a nice little pile of shredded extra old cheddar. which we are now going to sprinkle atop the broccoli. And we're going to leave that off the heat. We got to go flip the chicken. And I'm excited because I think my wife's going to be home very soon to join and enjoy. Can't wait. As you can see, got a nice little char going on the underside. And it looks like the color of the breast has underneath the sauce has changed from a raw pink to starting to slightly whiten. So to me that says it's a good time to flip it. Now the look of these, the word I would use is ideal, right? We're going to take a little bit of that sauce and we're just going to recover the first downside, since a lot of it got crisped up pretty nice. And there's no better taste in the world when you're barbecuing than a nice piece of charred chicken. That's where most of your flavor is. We'll let those continue. And the baked potatoes are perfectly done right now. We're gonna leave those on right until the moment that we take the chicken off. Who's that peeking around the corner? All right, now, this has been sitting here for about 5 minutes. And you can see that beautiful sticky, tacky, brown sugary sweet pool of moisture that these onions, which have absorbed that sappy, sticky sweetness. That is ideal. We went with simple side salad. I didn't have any spinach. All I had was a bag of 3 romaine hearts, so I just chopped one of those hearts up. And we got some English cucumber and some vine tomatoes. There's still some heat on the burner that I used to 3/4 cook the broccoli, which I added the cheese to. It started to melt, as you can see. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of butter and put it back on that burner. And that should do the trick. If not, I can set the burner to a low and get things moving along a little bit. But dinner is almost served. My wife just got home. I'm super happy. All right, in my opinion, this is barbecue chicken breast. Absolutely perfectly cooked. Baked potatoes, sliced in half, little stick of butter in each one, wrapped up in foil, cooked for about an hour on medium heat on the upper shelf of the barbecue. Those are gonna come out perfect. And what's nice too when you do it with the butter is that the skin sides of each of the half potatoes gets a nice crisp on it, and you can almost pick them up and eat them like they were oysters or something. That's a bad relation to put to it, but here's our sticky mess of caramelized onions. Here's our cheesy broccoli and our simple side salad. And a hungry dog. Now for plating. What's up, buddy? Here's our final plate. So we've got a simple salad, romaine hearts, tomato, vine tomato, diced up. We've got some English cucumber. We've got a beautiful, I would go as far as to say magnificent, barbecued chicken breast with the addition of a little bit of the hickory smoke. We've got our barbecue baked potatoes with broccoli and cheddar, with I guess what you would call a butter dressing. And we've got our small pool of sappy, sticky, beautiful caramelized cooking onions. We're going to take a little bit of malt vinegar, Squeeze a little bit of that on the salad. A little bit of salt. Salt the plate. Don't be scared to salt your salad. Brings out a lot of the flavors. We still got a hungry dog. And I just want to say that I want to dedicate this meal to a few of our fallen homies that we've lost recently. And brings great sadness to my heart. And guys and everybody else who left us too soon. Your absence just tears the soul right out of all of us. And I hope you know that you are loved and you'll always be missed. And in particular, just a few names of the many that we've lost along the way, but Rory Gibb, Nino Angara, and most recently, John Sullivan. My Burlington people know who I'm talking about. Love you guys. And everybody out there, for me, my wife, and our pets, we love you. Happy Christmas. Hug those that you love and tell them that you love them. Bon appetit.